in the gospel today, yesterday we had the Pharisees accusing Jesus of being possessed and doing his curing through the devil, being possessed. And so we got a little bit more of a brighter remark today, because people are asking him, hey, your mother and your brothers are outside waiting for you. And at first glance, it's like, oh, he's just bashing Mary and his brothers, his friends. The translations kind of could also be, it's more likely cousins. And he says, those who do the will of God, those are my mother and my brothers. And that's not bashing Mary at all, because she's the first person, and she's the preeminent example of following the will of God. By her fiat, those 30 years before this moment, when she said yes to the Lord to become his spouse, to carry the Savior into the world. What Jesus is saying, those who actually participate on the field are his brother and his mother. It's not the ones that are sitting there nitpicking what's going on or judging what's going on, whether it be politics or whether it's in liturgy or what the Pope's saying or whatever. That's not being a brother of Christ. Being a brother of Christ is actually getting your hands dirty, entering into the arena of faith, doing things when it's hard, when you're exhausted, overburdened, and don't want to do that. It's about getting on your knees in the morning when you've pressed the snooze button about 5 times and get up and do a morning offering to the Lord just to get through the day. It's about being considerate of your students or your fellow classmates. Teddy Roosevelt once said that, based on this arena analogy, the people who judge and sit on the sidelines have no right to criticize those who are acting in the field. Only the people who are on the field can do that. Brothers and sisters, we're called to be those people on the front lines, on the field, doing the will of God. We're called to do that by our baptism. And that's never easy. It's about praying for those who we don't like. It's about doing the actions that we don't like but need to do. And that's how we grow in holiness. And today's saint, St. Angela Merici, she's a perfect example of this. So she was orphaned at 10 years old. She actually started the Ursuline order, which is a teaching order that was focused on educating especially young women and families. And she was born and raised right during the Protestant Reformation. And one of the things that she was doing, she addressed the need because at the time where she was in Italy, the priests and the bishops were kind of absent. And it was just kind of more of just a get together, we'll just sit and, I don't know, talk but not do any action. But she recognized that there needed to be education, and so she set the tone. She entered into the arena to teach and catechize the young women who would either become mothers or religious, who would help promote the truth, goodness, and beauty of our faith. So we look to her example and all those wise virgin saints that we have in our history. May we ask for her intercession to be brothers of Christ and enter into the arena today.